This episode of Tanner Tries is brought to you by Dr. Fart Pounder's patented colon cleaner. Do you have trouble with rheumatism? Are you having trouble thinking of your wife's name? Or are you just upset that your bowel movements do not have the heat and consistency of 1,000 suns? If yes, then you need Dr. Fart Pounder's patented colon cleaner, now on sale at a Pepper Palace near you.
You know, it's really kind of funny. Whenever filming's a hobby of yours, you always have those videos from like your earlier years that you seem to forget about, or maybe you just put them out of your mind until all of a sudden there's something that brings it back up. And that happened to me this week. So before we actually get started with this video, I kind of wanted to talk about it. Um, I'm screwing around on YouTube, just finding random videos, and all of a sudden I think about this old this old videos that I made whenever I was in high school. And if you ever saw the TV series The Mole, it's an old reality show in which they get like 14 people who are trying to make money for themselves, but there's always someone there to sabotage them. But I really love that show, and whenever I was, I think, 17 or 18, I made a couple of my own, episodes of The Mole, along with a couple of my friends who I roped into doing it with me. And it was about, oh man, it was 4 or 5 years ago. And I just look it up on a whim and a prayer, and, it's all still there. It's all still there on my old YouTube account. And I think that is just so awesome, and I forgot they existed. So, if you want to see a couple of videos of my earlier work, what I want you to do, and I'll put this, on the camera, so, on the video, so you can actually see it. But go to New Age Drama go to YouTube and just type in New Age Drama, and it will take you to my two seasons of The Mole. And that was really nostalgic for me, because I forgot about those until one day I just, I thought about them, and there it is. It's really good, and you get to see me when I was doing some of my a lot younger work. So that's about it for that. All right, on to today's show. And on today's show, I have a glass of milk with me, and I have a spoon, which means that we are going to be looking at some hot stuff. Some chili, some peppers, and most importantly, Dr. Fart Pounder's patented colon cleaner. So, story behind these things, I have 3 things to try today. There's this place, I was down in Myrtle Beach a couple of weeks ago. There's this place called the Pepper Palace at Broadway at the Beach. And I think it's actually based out of Gatlinburg, Tennessee, but there is a Pepper Palace at Broadway at the Beach at Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. And I go down there, and I thought I'd get a couple for the show to try them out for you all. And I found some great ones. I haven't tried them yet. I'm really excited to do so. And I think we're going to we're going to do this a little different. I'm going to start this off with probably the weakest of the 3. And then I'm going to move on to the colon cleaner, and then I'm going to move on to the labeled hottest salsa in the world. So, I'm going to get started. Alright, the first one we have is a hot sauce. And it is the Pepper Palace's own Sriracha style tsunami. And this one I found in their hot sauce selection. They had like Ass Reaper, and they had, a lot more of the more famous hot sauces out there. But I've seen videos done of them in the past. I understand they're burning hot. They're going to scald my tongue. And I really didn't want to get like something like Ass Reaper, just because for a hot sauce episode it's just going to be so expected. So I actually wanted to get one of the Pepper Palace's own recipes for their hot sauce. And this is a tsunami style sriracha. So it smells, it smells like hot sauce. It smells hot, but at the same time, it smells rather mild. It smells like a really kind of mild barbecue wing sauce or something like that. Also want to get the biggest spoon here just for comedic effect because these things are going to be hot. So instead of just trying like a little bit and getting like a little bit of a ooh that stings effect, I want to get like the full effect of the really full effect of the sauce and everything. Let's try it out. Hmm. It's not. It's not that hot. It's a lot more sweet than it is hot. It definitely once you get into like the pepper flakes, the pepper seeds, and you get a little bit of heat, but it doesn't stick around too much. It's a I guess a sweet and spicy kind of sauce, and uh, this one really didn't quite do it for me. I mean, it'd probably be good as like a base for something, but overall it's kind of lackluster. But I kind of knew that that one would be a little lackluster um, going into it, and that's why I kind of picked it first. I wanted to get the crappy one out of the way and get into the two better ones. So, all right. So far, no need for the milk. Next up, we have my personal favorite, Dr. Fart Pounder's patented colon cleaner. Elixir of Capsaicin Extremis. Whenever I saw this, I actually got like a few bottles of this stuff as like Christmas gifts for my family because this is the kind of thing that my family loves to give each other as gags. I mean, I haven't even tried it and I love this stuff just because it had the balls to go there. It had the balls to just, we're going to make complete fun. I mean, we're just going to make complete fun out of our product. And you're going to bring people in from that. And hopefully it's going to also go. Sorry, I got a little infected cuticle, so it hurts from time to time. But it goes all out with its, just insanity. Even like on the back here, it's even better because it gives like a list. It's like, it'll cure the common cold, memory loss. I'm sure if they could have put erectile dysfunction, they would have. And all this other stuff, and I just love it so much. It's so trippy and yet so fantastic at the same time. I cannot wait to try this one. Sorry, I should have actually had these things open whenever I was doing this. Alright, here we go. The colon cleaner. If you're feeling constipated, this is the stuff you reach for. Like how it has like a light brown color to it too. There we go. Nice big spoonful there. This smells a lot hotter. This smells... let's see. It smells like Tabasco sauce in a way. It does. It smells like Texas Pete's Tabasco sauce. Right, here we go. Ooh, that's got some heat to it. Oh wow. Woo. All right, that bad boy had some heat. I'm gonna get some. Oh. Still got a little bit of heat there, but that helped a bit. It's It's very tangy. It has a nice, like, it has like an orange citrusy tang to it, and it's really delicious. But it does have a kick to it, so I recommend you kind of use it as a baster, not just shovel it into your mouth. Oh, okay. That one. Yeah, I'm really happy though. I'm really happy that the colon cleaner did not disappoint. It's not only delicious, but it's hot, it's tangy, it's fantastic. Oh, excuse me. And now we're gonna get the creme de la creme. This is famous. Well, more or less infamous. Here's the deal. Whenever you go down to Myrtle Beach has this really, really cheesy infomercial channel called TV33. Now, TV33, the funny thing about TV33 is that it is a whole lot of just infomercials. And it's hilarious because it's nothing but things you find on the beach. It's like commercials. I saw some of those commercials since I was 13 years old. And they're still around today. My personal favorite one was it's a place called Nick's Cigar World at Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. And they had this commercial running where these two guys are golfing. And then this, like, okay, very attractive woman, but she wasn't like a bombshell. She was like the sexiest woman of Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. You know, I mean, she was one sexy woman, but at the same time, she's she wasn't going to be posing for a Playboy anytime soon. But she comes up, and it's just really cheesy. She walks up, and she has like this cute little golfer outfit on that you don't want to see any 40, 50-year-old woman wear. Something like that. You know what I'm talking about. It's the one. It's the kind of dress that a lot, like if you're a diehard golfer and and that's like the kind of outfit you want to see like the young attractive golfers in. It was one of those things. But she walks up to him and she's like, "Do you have a cigar or something like that?" And they're like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Oh, Nick's, nice." And she walks away, and it's like a good 5-second shot of her ass. And I mean, just blatant, like, ass shot as she's walking away. Just, like, kind of, like, wispily walking, like, swaying her hips back and forth. And that commercial ran until, I think, last year. Until the year before last. Which makes me, and I mean, I saw that every time I went to the beach, and let me tell you, I've been there almost every single year. Since I was like 5. So that's a good, like, 19 years this thing is running. So just imagine that. And it kind of makes you wonder where these people are nowadays. I mean, you need to bring the Nick's Cigar World girl back. Because even then, TV33 has this commercial called, like, it's for this, like, supermarket called Bolanos. It had this kid who gets on there and goes, "Bolanos!" And then it cuts to, like, 5 years down the road, and there's the kid, and he's a little bit more grown up, and the mom's still standing there just like, man, time sure does fly. I mean, they even make fun of, how much they recycle this stuff. I'm sorry, I got on a tangent. I'm going to bring this back, and we're going back to the Pepper Palace. But one of the commercials that usually runs on TV33 is the Pepper Palace for Myrtle Beach. And it's run for about, I think, 4 or 5 years now that I can definitely remember it being on. And I remember every year it's this. Actually, Pepper Palace does pretty good at updating their commercial. Like, let me think here. They update, yeah, they update it. I think I've seen it updated 2-3 times. I mean, they update it almost yearly, which for those commercials on TV33, that's really fucking good. Compared to some commercials staying on there for 8 to 10 years just being cycled over and over again, day after day. But, back to the Pepper Palace. The Pepper Palace every time, every one of their commercials, it's always the same thing. I mean, they switch it out every year to put in like newer stuff that they want to promote, but every year they promote one thing in particular, and that is Death by Salsa. Quoted as the hottest salsa on the planet. Now, granted, you can put anything. I could put that on a jug of, like, on a packet of Oreos. Saying the hot, I mean, you could do anything to market shit. But at the same time, I mean, they really pushed this stuff, and they're, like, giving out free samples, like, and they do have, like, tastings at the Pepper Palace. And they mark them, they're like, this is mild, this is kind of hot, this is really hot. Nothing is XXX hot, except for this. This is apparently the hottest thing they have in the store. And from some of the stuff I've seen, that's saying something. So, instead of me trying it at the store, I wanted to bring it back home for the show and do it for you all. I might be chugging this glass of, I mean, if the label, I mean, if there's truth in advertising, then I'm probably going to have to chug the rest of this milk over here after I'm finished eating it. So, alright, there we go. This thing gets stuck on there. For starters, it doesn't smell that bad. It smells like salsa. It smells like salsa. That's it. It's just that it smells like salsa. Oh, shit. All right, 5-second rule. Big old chunky one there. All right. Oh, fuck. Oh, God, it's hot. Holy shit. Oh, God, the milk's not doing it. Oh, God, it burns. It burns, guys. Oh, fuck me. Oh. Oh, God, my lips are burning. I'll be back. I'll be back in a moment. Okay, we're back. Oh, God, it still burns. It wouldn't be so bad. It wouldn't be so bad if my lips holy hell, I'm sorry. Oh, my nose is running now. Oh, God. Oh. Oh, God. It wouldn't be so bad if my lips did not feel like they were on fire right now. They still do. The rest of my mouth is fine. The rest of it's fine. My lips are still burning. Off camera. I just ran to my bathroom, took a couple glasses, like chugged the rest of that, drank some water, went to my kitchen, just shoved a whole bottle of ketchup and mustard down my throat, drank some more water, drank some milk, and it's still burning. It's still burning. My God. Oh, will it ever stop? Mother of God. Ah. Okay. Oh, even blowing hurts. Oh, man. Pepper Palace's Death by Salsa. That is truth in advertising. They got it right. This shit is fucking... My God. I thought I actually liked hot shit. I mean, I was the one who tries, like, the hot stuff at Buffalo Wild Wings from time to time. I mean, I like hot things. That's just not fair. Good Lord. Oh my God. Oh. Well, this was an interesting Tanner Tries. Final analysis. Sriracha style tsunami, Pepper Palace's hot sauce. It is tasty. It's not very hot. It's a lot more flavorful. Overall, though, on the grand scheme of things, it's an okay sauce. It's an okay hot sauce. But, you know, it's right there. It's okay. Professor Fart Pounder's patented colon cleaner. My favorite of the day. By far my favorite. Hell, I will fucking advertise the shit out of this. Everybody, buy you a bottle. Get some of Dr. Fart Pounder. He knows what he's talking about. This stuff is amazing. And it's hilarious. Not to mention, it's kind of in the shape of a flask and has a Jack Daniels kind of logo. They spared no expense. Death by Salsa. Death by Salsa. That was fucking hot. Sweet baby Jesus. You know, even right now, sitting here thinking, I'm looking at the bottle, the mason jar, and I'm thinking, I gotta get other people to try this. I'll tell you what, this is gonna be on hold for a while. I got a whole jar of this shit. If I can, I'm gonna get as many of my friends as possible to try this for y'all's viewing pleasure because that is just going to be fantastic. To see all... My friends better watch out. I mean, if you watch this video, guys, it's coming for you. It's coming for you. You gotta go through fire. You're gonna go through fire very soon. Alright. That about does it for me on this episode of Tanner Tries. Tune in next week for another one of my videos. Thank you for watching, and I will see you later.